I'm incredibly excited that this is the third Charity Data Hackathon. We have 7 challenges from charities, and this time we have 3 charities who have joined up together to create a combined challenge as well.
So this Charity Hackathon happened because Nandu and I are firm believers in the power of using data to tell stories. And we felt that connecting kind of volunteer resources on the analytics side with people in the charities is a unique way of combining data in a charity with external thinking and storytelling. And what we hope is by putting these 2 things together, that there'll be some great insights for charities that can help influence their future thinking and some of their next steps around how to use data more effectively.
I'm tremendously excited to have this opportunity. In the past, we've been aware of a hackathon, and it's such a good opportunity for us to be now involved in kind of proposing some of the things that we're working on.
So this is really exciting for us to work on, and for me personally as well. I think it's really because as an organisation, we are really keen to use data better and smarter.
Perfect outcome would be really delving deep into the data, and I think for me sometimes data just become a bit of a buzzword, and if we can really do something with that data and change the lives of the most vulnerable children in care, that for me is a perfect outcome.
I think you'll come up with equally simple, beautiful things that are going to help people. And it's so fantastic that you're doing this, especially in the area around data and AI.
I love to see the creative solutions that the teams come up with and how they can help charities. So what I'm really hoping every time is that some of the analysis that the teams do comes back and actually gets used by the charities. I think the charities are getting a lot of free consulting, and I love it.
What we wanted to do, and I'll hand over to Neeraj in a second, is look at what we had and identify some of the possible things that we could do with the data to give that better picture.
So we were challenged about analysing TfL data, a mass amount of TfL data that's been collected for us. And our challenge was to interpret and provide sort of a self-service tool for the charities to take it away and, quote, use for their campaigns and improve the accessibility for TfL customers. I think we pulled out 2 main areas that need to be focusing on is Barking, Dagenham and Camden, because they have a high percentage of registered working disabled persons. However, they also have a very bad accessibility point.
And I think it's great for us to be able to give back and support these charities in a slightly different way than we would normally do. We don't just give people money and write a check, we're actually embedded with them on their journey as they solve real problems.
The main approach was we didn't want to take for granted what statistics were provided, because it can be insignificant in some cases. So we wanted to get the facts from the TfL network and find by yourself what area of London is not really covering well.
If you want to go to a restaurant, what would be the closest station to go there? Let's say Canton. But if you're a disabled person, that closest station is Pinner, and it takes you at least 225 extra meters to walk.
I think what was really exciting about today was having a combination of charities, having the bank, and obviously a number of different participants across all of Barclays coming together to solve really interesting problems. And it felt like every single solution that we've seen is a really interesting application to that problem. And actually the insights that we've going to develop from that, I'm hoping, will be something that the charities can use going forward.
Today's just been fantastic, incredibly insightful. We had this team that put together a really complex method of analysis and was able to come up with these predictions that, if I'm honest, kind of blew my socks off.
Because it's easy enough to kind of present a lot of data, but then actually going and using it and finding insights that can be useful for a charity, or in this case many charities, we feel is really the one of the things that made this team a winner. So we would like to commend the team Two Wise Men as the winner for this hackathon.
The thing with today's event was that it was very inspirational. We found out how different teams approached the different data sets.
Oh, first of all, it was an absolute privilege to be here and to meet and to talk with some really inspirational people and to hear some fantastic ideas. It was really, really inspirational.
It was really interesting. It was nice seeing all the charities. I thought there was a lot of interesting insight from all of them. It's things that will probably take 4 hours.
It's been an amazing week, a busy one. It feels like it's been non-stop. But I'm so glad to hear the feedback from charities that this piece of work, what's been done over the last 1 week, is going to fundamentally help them accelerate in all the areas, answering all the problem statements. What's even more special is to hear feedback from senior leaders in Barclays, from Oracle, from Google to say, oh my God, these guys have achieved so much in a week, doing this in their spare time, in their spare capacity, only because, like me, everyone believes we can truly make a difference with data.